story about butts.
No
Not
butt
one.
stories.
None.
We need more butt stories.
Yeah.
The person to bring them to us tonight is to my left and everybody else's right. You know him as Andy, the guy that peeks through my windows. I know him as the guy I'll someday rape in his sleep. It's Andy!
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
Someday?
Someday I'll get caught.
Keep the load close.
Across from me is the owner of this plantation. You know him as the guy who likes to get CBDs that are actually maybe a little more toxic than CBDs.
Yeah.
He smokes them out of a vape pen, but he makes it look real cool.
Real cool.
It's Coach Casey, everybody.
There he is. They're legal. They're
Cannaboids.
CBDs.
Cannaboids.
Brought to you
Cannaboids.
by CBDs.
I'm smoking cannaboids.
Gotta get the cannaboids.
Oil and cannaboids.
I love it.
And then, Mexico's here.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, hi, good to see you.
Hi, friend.
Skinman's here. Skinman, you got a limerick tonight, bud?
I do.
I'm moving along. I'm going to act like I know what I'm doing here.
Yeah,
I'll press all the buttons, do all those things.
Yeah, it's great.
It's not enough to unlock your car with a key fob or to be prepared for what people are going to lob. Playing games like they're at the arcades. Both political parties haven't done their job in decades. Bill Clinton asked, 2 impeachments and no blowjob?
Perfect.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah! Thank you.
That was great, Skinman. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Today is January 13th, 2021. We got a ding last time, even though I fucked up the date. Nobody noticed, so we
Ding.
all get
We
one
get-
demerit. I said
we-
2020 last show.
Oh, did
I
you
said
really?
none.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're still living in 20, though. You could
Gotcha.
say either one.
That's true. I
Gotcha,
guess.
Paradox
buddy.
universe. Don't matter.
Well,
Yeah.
0 days without incident.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
still broke, same as
Yep,
last
wipe
year.
that
What
out.
else different?
Change the sign.
Yep.
So if you're listening to us live, thank you. You're listening to us on Podbean Live. If you're watching our Big Dumb Waterheads, you're watching us on Facebook Live or on YouTube Live until we get kicked off of those, which I'm sure is imminent at some point.
Steve said
now.
it. Steve said impeach.
Reading
smoothie,
this, so we probably will.
Oh, yeah, we do have a big segment tonight of Andy Reads. Andy, what is the title of the book you'll be reading from tonight?
Oh, it is See, I Told You So from Rush Limbaugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
so yes.
I thought it was going to be from Rich Limbaugh because I like
Limbaugh.
Rush
Fan
better.
from
Rich.
YouTube.
Richie Limbaugh.
it's his brother.
You guys will like it, I think. There's a lot of good, and in fact, there's an appendix in the back, or an index, and
Yeah.
I think a lot of that is, it'll help us because you can look at some topics and name them off to us, and then we
Yeah.
will say that sounds good. Let's
Well,
read
if
about
there's an
that.
appendix back there, look for a liver and a couple kidneys. There might be in there too.
I was
I don't
hoping
know
for
if
a
it's I think
spleen,
it's-
but
I think
go
it's an
ahead.
index.
Yeah, okay.
Is an appendix at the beginning and
Huh?
an index at the end?
No, the index is at the front.
At the
bud.
beginning.
Well, Rush did it where
Appendix is at the
Oh,
end.
he flip flopped.
he flip-flopped
Contents
them.
are in the front.
Yeah.
And the
Index is in the back.
Hold on,
Yeah,
the index.
that's it.
I was always called an appendix.
Well, Rush
Well,
has
that's
been
different.
backwards for a lot of years, so.
Yeah.
AIB. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
What are some topics in that
Let's
index?
talk about
Let's
pain
see.
pills.
What up?
Frank Zappa.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
What was that?
Frank Zappa.
Oh, perfect. That's a great topic.
What page is that?
Welfare.
Number one. He starts the book as talking about Frank.
179 and 80. So
Oh.
two pages.
Hey, Rush.
not.
Going through your book here. You didn't get a Zappa till 179.
Nah,
Okay.
we're gonna change that.
Want to move that up in
Yeah.
the story a little bit?
And that's why I'm your editor. Okay.
What are some other topics, Andy?
Taxes.
Oh,
Taxation.
well, yeah. Of course.
Didn't pay.
Ice cream.
Technology, social experimentation,
Ooh.
self-reliance.
He's been doing one of those
patriotism.
for like 30 something
Well, this
Political
is
years.
old though.
correctness.
I think that book's from the 1991, so
Let's
That's what I'm
take
saying,
a
though.
look.
His whole career is a social experiment.
it'd be floppy
Published
disks.
in '87.
Technology ought to be interesting.
Yeah. That's now you can all get it on your phone or your car fob.
Yeah, you can get it in your key fob. My son was telling me before I came up that he was reading in Highlights, which is a magazine for kids.
I love that. Still
Yeah.
going. After
Still
all these
going
years.
on, yeah. And by the way,
Copyright
Is that, the one that, is that the one
1993.
that shows boobs?
93. That's a good year for Rush Limbaugh. I think he was high in 93.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, that
so oxycontined up.
Yeah, he was slammed on Oxy in 93, so this ought to be a good
That
book.
was when I liked him. That was
But-
when he first started wearing the gold chains.
And I don't know if he still writes for Highlights. He might do the maps. But anyways, Jonah was reading his latest Highlights, and he said that they now have a the earbuds, but they're for your nose, dog.
Nosebuds?
Oh, I love
And
it.
you can hear through them?
Because everybody knows your ears are actually in your nose, man.
Well, I mean, that throws it back to those ones where they drill it into your skull.
Well, people are, I guess maybe it's because it's the mask thing too.
Oh yeah.
So you put your mask on and you shove it up your nose.
Yeah.
And then you don't
You
have
hide
to
it.
have. Then you're
Wires.
hiding it.
Yeah. you
no
don't have to
wires.
no wires out of your.
And you just walk around just getting shit pumped into your frontal lobes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Well, I had one of those toothbrush once that it only plays in
Like
when,
Justin Bieber and.
yeah, when it has to be on your teeth, or you don't hear it.
Baby,
Yeah.
baby,
Baby.
I mean, I'd be on that thing all night.
You're not done yet.
He's got the very first one, which is bop, bop.
Oh, yeah.
I do have the Bop tooth. I have the meatloaf toothbrush.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
it's a long brush.
2 out of 3 strokes ain't bad.
I would do. It's like, oh my god, how long is this
Jeez, that's-
brushing? Jeez.
Good morning. You want coffee?
No, I'm still brushing.
Okay.
I won't do
Conrad.
it. Yeah.
Breakfast
Oh, I'm
is
still
getting
brushing,
cold.
bud.
Okay.
And I won't
All right.
do it.
All right, this week,
Would you
Conrad's
feed me up? Would you slow me down? Would you get? Hold on.
I gotta use
Still
the
brushing.
bathroom, dude.
Get me right. When the song's over, I'm
Oh,
done, bud.
Okay.
Down in this godforsaken
Fine.
town.
Can I have your toast?
Made me toast, bud?
Yeah.
I can't do it right now.
Turn it up. I want to hear it. Stay
So, anyways,
closer.
that's cool. That's cool tech. I don't know if Rush wrote about it in his old book, but we'll
Oh,
find
I'm
out.
sure.
I got a lot of stuff on the list tonight. We're gonna get to Skinman's news later. I got dinner. I had a dinner with the Mahaney story that I was gonna bring up to everybody.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
that
great.
might be a microwave minute. I got a phone call from somebody. I thought maybe we'd check that. Let's see.
Mahaney's Plus or his Mahaney's?
Mahaney's Plus, dual
Okay.
Mahaney's.
The Rock and Hawk Show.
Oh man, that's the wrong button. You got a little preview to that. Hold on a second. Where's that playing at? It's right
Where is-
here. No. No.
No, we know Chris. Chris is a big
Okay, we got it.
dictator fan. So
Let's see here. I'll just call my
We know.
voicemail. That might be the best way to do this. To get it to. I think this is my voicemail line.
yo.
Marshmallow Man, hi, it's me, Bill
Oh.
Clinton. Hi, guys. Sorry I haven't been talking to you. I'm in Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What?
I'm
Oh,
visiting.
hanging.
I'm down here talking to Hillary. She got arrested, so
Oh, shit.
I've been kind of hanging out, bunking up with some of the terrorists and stuff. It's been pretty fun at mashed potato parties and stuff, so I've been loving the show. I've been sharing it with all the Al-Qaeda and stuff, so
Oh, that's good.
looking
Good.
for your numbers to go up, man. Hey, have a good, happy impeachment, man. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, love you. Bye.
I miss him. We need more.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad he called. I've been reaching out to him and I hadn't heard anything.
Hopefully, maybe we'll hear from the other one. I'm over
Sound-
here
it-
now.
I don't know if George is calling.
Oh, man.
I've been trying to
You
get a
think
hold
he
of
might
him
have
too.
I don't know. Maybe next week.
I don't know. I think Jenna Bush Hager fell in a hole or something.
Well,
They're
you know,
trying to get her out.
She's over there now.
the Bushes can't talk
What's
anybody.
that skinny bush? The skinny bush fell in a hole.
Jeb?
It's fell in a crack. Hey, Dad, I fell in a fucking road crack.
Get out
again.
yourself.
It rained. I fell in the gutter.
Yep.
I don't know. I know one
Swim.
of them looks like it ate the other one, and the other one looks like it hasn't eaten.
The Flat Stanley
Yeah.
lady. The Flat Stanley lady is
Yeah.
hilarious. I guess Eric's not coming tonight. I thought he was bullshit.
No, he's not.
No, he said.
He put us bullshit on the thing saying
He's
his
got a
brother's
brother
in-
that lives way out, and I don't know.
lives
where
in
he
Chaz or Chop, but
Chop, yeah.
either way, he came down, and I thought that he would bring him. It's kind of frustrating because with all of our plans for future
Get
for the
together. Yeah.
getting together
Yeah.
with him and I, it'd be nice. I've met the other brothers, and not to say we got along great, but
Right.
there's-
didn't like you.
they didn't like me a lot, but
That's fine.
at least we met, and there was a rapport there. I've never met this brother, and I'm pretty frustrated that Eric felt like he didn't want to bring him over here.
I think he's embarrassed of us in general. Would
Uh,
you,
think
I
of-
understand that.
Think of Craig as a taller, more built Eric. I mean,
Is
better
it possible
physical,
that Eric was intimidated
Oh,
by
yeah,
his brother?
for sure.
that
and that-
Will think like he's the better.
Yes.
Maybe,
He's the better-
maybe he was afraid you would leave him for him.
Yeah, that's a high possibility. Craig has always been.
So he's smooth C, and
Yeah.
Smooth Craig?
Yeah.
Is it gay to think that if we had a hot tub, like
Mm.
one of the moves that I would want to do is get a hot tub
I think
and
there's room.
and
Yeah, we can put one.
maybe get that
We
book,
could shorten the table.
get the
a
Rush
little
Limbaugh
bit.
book, and just be
Yeah.
sitting in the hot tub reading
Reading.
it. And Eric's in there.
Yeah.
Put it up.
And I just laugh. And he's like, "What? Oh, you gotta come see this. You gotta read this part. Come on, no, just come over here. I can't read it out loud. Come read it."
Right.
And then our legs start brushing. You do
Yeah.
that weird move, and I try to hold.
First,
Let
the
me just put my
hair.
arm around you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and to do that.
That's a good move.
Are you gonna get a
not
hot
gay.
tub out there on
It's
that
not
sweet
gay, but
patio?
it's so unsexy.
That's
and
true.
not a good move.
Nah.
Do you have hairy thighs?
Couldn't hold
Me?
water.
No, I have no hair in my legs.
right
at
in
this
the
point.
middle.
My hair's
Oh.
almost completely
There's no
fallen
bricks
off
in the
my
middle.
legs.
On your
True.
top leg too?
Basically, just everywhere besides my pubes and my chest.
Do you think
My-
do women find it erotic to get rubbed by hairy thighs?
No.
Don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Even
don't know,
if it's
they're-
longer
I mean, maybe
hair?
like if you're like snuggling in, tucking
They're-
in, like if they're in love with you, they might. But
There's some women. There's some women out there that
We're
like
not talking
hairy
about the
guys.
weirdo freakos that just like hair.
But that's them. That's that.
well, I mean, there's some girls. There are chicks that like a certain amount of hairy chest. I think like mine's over that limit. But I think there's
well,
certain,
yeah, but
like
no,
Shawn Michaels back in the day, wrestling maybe reference
Okay.
like that kind of sexy hair. Like chicks dug that
I don't.
well, do you think that
some-
women,
Before he fell or after? Are you talking?
before he fell.
Okay.
when women have journals, when women learn to write,
Yeah.
do you think that sometimes they'll go home and they'll talk about they wore short shorts to school today, and so did Andy, and
Oh.
Andy has really hairy thighs, and they were sitting at the basketball
Wanna lick
game,
'em?
and just the hair was rubbing on her thigh. Andy probably didn't even notice,
No.
but she sure did.
She
No.
that
She
might-
felt a passion in her loins.
No. I mean that wouldn't be in there. Now,
That-
if
in
they
the
were doing
journal?
the same scenario,
Yeah.
and she's three rows down. Okay, she's three
3 doors
bleachers,
down.
3 bleachers down.
Yeah.
And she reached
arms
back to
wide
grab her
open.
soda. You know that move where you reach back to grab your soda, and she looks up 3 rows, and Andy's
Got a nut hanging
got a
out.
nut, just a big old hairy nut hanging out. That would go in the journal.
Do your nuts cover your butthole, right?
Huh? For sure. Stick them up there. That's where I hide them.
I hate to be it's so cold though. It might be cold and they get
Oh,
tight. You know
yeah,
how
when
they-
it gets
you know how
cold.
You know where your nuts flex.
See, most people don't know this. You know, we've had
You would see my thigh hang out before
we've
my
had
nuts.
really cold temperatures the last few nights.
Yeah.
And when you came in last week, it's super cold, right?
Yeah.
And you know, it's one of those things that my house it's old, it's brick, it's drafty, right? And so you might be out in the living room, you might move a little cool breeze right there.
Yeah,
You guys still running the AC or?
it's drafty. We got the fans on,
No, in my bedroom, we got the windows open.
bud.
I go in there. Well, it's like playing that game that you like so bad. I go in my room.
Fred
every
Rum?
day. The one I made you play it, and I go
Mother
in.
Mary?
Bloody Mary? What?
No, the computer game that I made you play.
Ouija.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is like that. Fuck
So
that
I
game.
walk in there, and
Freddy
I
something.
see my breath.
No, he plays this new game called Plasma Ghost or something.
Yeah.
And it's a computer about you're a ghost hunter, kind of, except for they don't give you any fucking weapons, and all you do is
They
basically
do a flashlight. It's a
they give you,
weapon.
but you can't hit the ghost with it, and
They
you
give you a crucifix.
you
What else
can't
do you need?
run. So you just wander around this house, and they make all these.
You gotta find the ghost.
Yeah, you got to go fucking find the ghost. At which case, it's not as if the ghost is just gonna be laying in bed and go, "Hey, thanks you found me." You know,
Hi.
it's always you go in there and you see your cold breath, and and you turn around, you can't see it, then you'll turn around again, and it's right there. That kind of jump game. Stupid.
It's great.
It's not.
It's
It's like roller coasters. I mean, what are you doing? You just want to get your butthole tight. Makes your butthole tight.
well, it keeps my balls in.
Ladies,
It's true.
Keeps my balls in there.
I just don't like the things that make you scared, queasy, jumpy.
Yeah.
It's fun to play once. One roller coaster.
You got it.
One round of Ghost Hunters.
There, it's behind you.
I've done it. I can say I've done it.
Yeah.
But the people that are into that get super into it.
I mean, how jelly was your kid though when you told him? Because he was like that.
Oh, he wants to play it, and he'll
course he-
jump and be scared. It isn't that violent though. What is it called? It's called plasma, or
Silent Hill.
Phasmophobia.
phasmophobia. If you guys want to check it out,
Yeah.
it's really scary.
Pretty
And
sweet. All the tech guys are going crazy for it. It's coming to VR, or already is VR, which VR would be stupid. I mean, VR would be stupid.
Like stupid cool or stupid stupid?
Stupid.
Stupid scary
Yeah,
stupid?
stupid, scary, stupid. Get out of here.
Well,
It's
you
already-
can
it's already
talk
sca-
to the
it's already-
ghosts.
Yeah, it's already
you can
scary
actually
enough.
say you got to get this special radio,
Yeah.
and you can tune into the ghost channel
Spirit box, bud.
and talk to them. But you can only ask them certain questions.
Yeah.
You can ask them anything, but they won't answer to
Yeah, they won't.
everything.
At what point do you have sex with it?
I haven't got there yet. That's the last part of the game.
That's
You got to
why
get to level 50, and then you got to get a special crucifix, and then you got to ask
Rape
for it.
it with it?
Well, then you got to find the Ouija board, and you say,
Yeah.
do you want it? You know what I mean?
They got crucifixes and Ouija boards and salt. I mean, it's got all the elements of a
that's
good
for
video
gypsies.
game.
And they got that right. That's for gypsies.
That is for gypsies.
Sam!
That's right.
Sounds like the Always Sunny game.
They got floaters, so they can float right over the salt.
Sam!
I don't know. I guess we can do this. The Mahaneys were kind enough to not only take me into their house
Microwave minute.
over the weekend, but at one point we decided to take a little adventure, and Mexico got out his phone and got out our our special box of find what to eat. Google it. What's good to eat?
Are you gonna start there?
What do you mean? Should I not start there?
Well, I mean, why was we feeling good? We were feeling good. Something happened the night before.
I didn't know if you wanted to break that
no,
seal.
Man. It's not important.
Kissed by a rose.
It wasn't that.
Mexico had a very lucrative evening at the casino. One that is probably, I know we've never had before, and we probably will never have since.
It was tops, man.
It was an incredible evening filled with karate high kicks. And
so many high
so many
kicks.
karates at playing slot machines that we have no business being around.
No business even looking at.
$25 to spin slot machines, hitting them, karate kicking, yelling at waitresses, talking shit to security.
It got real.
Telling people
White Russians, coffee, White Russians, beer, whiskey, and
Then-
back to White Russians.
and then back to coffee.
And then back to coffee. And then left.
None of it had sugar.
No, none of that. Sure. Get out of
It
here.
was incredible. So it was an awesome evening. That part was great. And so the next night, because unfortunately his wife opted to not go on that night.
Yeah.
So she said, I don't feel it. You guys go have fun.
Well, if she would have won, I would have lost.
Oh, no, I didn't want to tell
I
her
know,
that. But yeah,
well.
clearly she's the cooler after what we're about to say on this night.
Yeah.
So she wanted to hang out with us on this second night. And so, okay, we'll go. We're just going to go out to eat. We weren't going to go back and press our luck. So we head off in the car. I'm driving. I felt bad because Mexico drives all over down there. And not that it matters.
It doesn't.
I mean, but
Not, gas is
so I
free.
drove.
Fuck it.
I drove around and I had, I got my new girlfriend up front and my Mexico boyfriend in the back, and we're cruising around, and I don't tell them what I want to eat because I don't care, and that's the way I am, which is frustrating, I'm sure, for both of them. But at the same time, he's Googling, hey, let's go, and he's saying all these places. Well, they've been to a lot of them because it's not like there's that much selection.
No.
And ultimately, we land on this place called the Red Bandana Steakhouse. Nobody's heard of. Now, clearly, this is gang affiliated.
Yes.
But we said that sounds.
Fuck yeah, the Bloods.
Yeah, it's the Bloods.
I'm in.
Anytime there's a bandana involved, we should at least try it.
That was the west side of Shawnee, Oklahoma. Yeah.
So we navigate our way over there, and it's back off the highway and then on this weird access road, one of them weird things that this shouldn't be popular, but when we pull up into the parking lot, it's as if it's, Footloose, and this is the secret dance floor or something because it's fucking packed. So we get in, we find a parking spot, we go in, and that's where first microwave minute comes in, because we go in and it's dirtier than shit. It's,
Kick, twist.
no, dude.
Put it in there, man. Set the timer. There we
know.
go.
I just
We
wanna-
better give you extra minutes.
I know.
Hit start.
The problem with it is, dude, is like it's dirty. It's dirty. Now it's okay to be dirty in the entrance, and that's like
That's
the
their
theme they're
thing.
going for. And it is. That's what they, we don't clean the ceilings. It's cobwebs and all the shit that's blowing out of the furnace all over the food and the patrons. But even then, I don't care. I'm the kind of guy that's like, I don't get, as long as the food's good, great. And there's a 30-minute wait, which I don't usually like doing for food, especially some shithole, but we sit down to wait. But then a guy walks in, Mr. Lopez, walks in with his fiance.
Real
and
name, not
Let's set
fake.
him right away.
No, they just set him over in the corner where I guess he's taken 4 or 5 Viagra. I don't know how many he's had, but I don't
lot.
understand the part where you have to hump your date in front of everybody.
Was she hot?
Hold on. Start it. It's a little bit more.
I took a video of it. I'll show you the
Yeah,
video.
that's true.
I had to
you
take.
call him out on it, make it obvious. Nice dick.
Here's some stills. Here's a still of Mr. Lopez and his woman.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, she's the thickie.
Little
I mean,
bit, little bit thick.
thick in the bottom.
Got
a
one of
little
those
bit-
thick heads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, thick,
Like-
thick
like a-
head, thick ass.
Yeah, like
That's
a
it.
Savannah Guthrie head.
Yeah.
So
like Selena Gomez. Think her.
then I took video. See, there's no sound. This is how quiet it is.
Yeah, it was super quiet in there. It was just there was cobwebs flying around. Yeah, there was a lot of that. There was that.
Get your fucking tongue out of her ear, man.
Yeah,
Like we're
get outta
trying. We're
here.
getting ready to eat.
Yeah.
And we already got to eat and we're on dust. Now I got to think about
Hot.
you.
That's sexy. They're
It's
No.
sexy
full
when
of
you're
love.
By the way,
16. It's not sexy when you're however old this guy is.
Start the microwave. Because
For
they
a
were doing
couple
this.
of,
They were doing this right in front of the men's restroom, which someone had just went
Just
in there
taking a
and,
big
and-
shit.
and just
Hot.
dropped a huge deuce, and they don't care.
Maybe,
They're making out.
maybe that's their thing.
That's how hot like they're into
But
each
maybe
other.
they like to play with poo. Maybe that's their thing.
They love it. So, anyways, we let them, kiss each other in the midst of all the poo-poo air, and finally the transitioning hostess
Yes.
told us to follow him over to the
Or her.
table.
We don't
Or
know. I mean, we don't know.
Man
whichever.
transitioning woman, woman transitioning
We don't know.
man.
Didn't ask.
I mean, but what is it?
The
Didn't ask.
mohawk was definitely. Who knows? It
Yeah.
could have went either way. So that thing walks us over to our table, and we sit down. And when once Lurch seats us and hands us our menu, some fucking amorphous being comes.
Yeah.
The elephant of the room comes wandering over.
Right.
Hey guys, and it's hello, ma'am, and she's got the world's biggest mask on. You ever been here before? No. Well, we don't have beer. We can't have beer, and we can't have any. It's like, all right.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know why. Is it a safety issue? Is it?
No idea.
Can't be safety.
They
There's
just don't have their liquor license.
literally
Yes.
nobody in there had a mask on aside
No.
from
Don't care.
the servers, which is, I guess, is fine. And so we're sitting down and, okay, I'll have iced tea, and then we kind of played some jokes. Oh, he'll have iced tea, half tea, half lemonade, and we were trying to keep it light, even though we just
Yeah.
waited for 30 minutes. All right, everything's good. They bring us that part's good. Now it's time to order our food. Now, what do you think a sirloin steak costs there, Skinman?
Just a sirloin.
Just a sirloin, 8-ounce, maybe 9-ounce sirloin.
Yeah.
$12.95.
Okay, that's a good
Casey,
$15.95.
Andy.
Yeah, but 14.
Yeah.
Okay,
14.
$21.95 was the cheapest.
Sirloin.
The sirloin.
Right.
Now you could get a $12.95 hamburger steak,
Now, was this
Yes.
Conoco?
Close.
which a hamburger steak
That does sound. Do you
is
have
a hamburger with no bun. I
Could
mean,
you ask for a milk hamburger steak?
you could get a milk hamburger.
I think they
steak.
were out of it.
But and so as we looked over the menu and all kind of looked at each other like,
This must
you
be-
did win a lot of money, but not enough
Right,
for
to
us
cover-
to eat here.
yeah,
This is
cover
a lot
this.
of money.
We better
So
leave.
both Becky and I decided, I said, okay, we're going to do a whole thing.
Salad.
You get a chicken fried steak and we'll split it, and you get a steak. That way we could try what they have,
Yeah.
but not everybody get a $25 steak, right? So he gets the sirloin, the cheap sirloin.
Right.
I get the hamburger steak because they didn't have brown gravy. I know what you're thinking. How could they? I mean,
Yeah,
how could you
They're
have
a
brown
steakhouse.
gravy?
You got everything there to make it.
I don't know if you know how to make brown gravy, but you just take the fat and the grease and put flour in it. And they clearly have flour unless everything that they're cooking that's fried is frozen, which is quite possible. We'll get there in a minute. But then they bring out what do we get? Hush puppies or
Oh, she got the hamburger.
yeah, she
and,
got the
and
hamburger.
fries,
and then
I,
they got the
I got
mushrooms.
I got a steak and coleslaw with a salad. No coleslaw. That got switched to Baker. That got upcharged $2 for loaded.
Oh yeah, they did a loaded baked potato to charge you $2 more because
Yes.
they didn't have coleslaw.
for sure.
And we're still taking it on the chin here. We're
Yeah.
taking the big load right
Fuck it.
there on the chin. Okay, this is
Fine.
fine.
We'll write it.
And I said, I'll have the hamburger steak, which comes with what they call a jus,
A
which
jus.
I think is the start of, I don't know, brown gravy. But
Right.
that's just me thinking.
Yesterday's coffee is what it is.
Yeah.
So I said, we'll have that. They brought out the fried mushrooms almost instantly, as if they were already cooked, maybe
Already?
maybe in the microwave.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Somebody else's order. They walked. Somebody else was smart enough to walk
We're
out.
looking at each other, these are not bad. These are not bad. And they bring out our salad, and it's a garbage salad.
Yeah, garbage.
But it's fine. We're eating it,
Horrible.
and we get our salad done. Now Becky
She
didn't.
forgot my extra dressing.
Becky didn't get a salad. She had to wait for her meal.
Yeah.
And so we sit. And 25 minutes goes by, and we sit. 35 minutes goes by, we sit.
Mhm.
45 minutes goes by, we
Mhm.
sit.
One refill.
And I say, let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck this. And I don't know if it's a woman thing
Mm.
or there's
It
like
is.
this server code, though, that people have, where if they've ever been a server,
You can't walk out.
you can't walk out because it's not fair to the person. And my whole argument that I was saying as we were sitting at the table is I don't know what part we're worried about. Even if we leave a 10 for the lemonade and the tea and the fucking mushrooms, who gives a shit? It should cover, even if that was a whole meal. You're talking about one 12-ounce piece of steak and 2 hamburger patties. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you're out. And maybe a potato.
Yeah.
So you're going to tell me $10 doesn't cover their cost on it? Now, granted, they're out the $80 they're going to charge us for it. But fuck them. We've been waiting now the whole trip. We're at 1 hour and 20. We haven't seen our fucking food yet. So finally, at I don't know how long, Becky talked us down and talked us into staying, and so thank God she did, because when they brought out the food, it was all worth it because they brought out my hamburger, my raw hamburger steak with raw bacon around it. And you've seen me eat some pretty heinous shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it was a dozen burrito situation on our plate.
You've seen me do that, and I know that I'm not Skinman. I don't eat the gravy in a can, but I'm
was
pretty
steak
bad.
tartare with raw pork. Yeah,
but they didn't.
With no tortilla.
They didn't season it. I mean.
Now, wait a damn minute. That was white gravy out of the can. I would not do that with brown gravy.
They had that. They had that.
They had plenty of white gravy. Now, they
Yeah.
wouldn't bring it to you. They were supposed to bring me my au jus, and I guarantee they do that so this would have some sort of flavor.
Right.
So I cut off a hunk of raw meat to hand to Shannon.
I'm not touching it.
You try it, man.
No.
I mean, isn't there supposed to be like salt and pepper, some kind of seasoning? I love the taste of raw beef just like everybody else with no seasoning, but at the $12.95 you got to give me some sort of salt and sea salt and pepper.
Celery salt.
At some point, you should have got just your fork and then his lighter and just started cooking it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I cooked my beef
Your
jerky.
beef jerky.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Well,
baby.
the whole time I'm sitting
That's
there
true.
and
Good idea.
I'm picking at it, and then I said, fuck it, and I just push it aside. I'm not going to eat it. And even the potato was bad. And I would eat, I'm part Irish, I'd eat the potato out of Shannon's ass.
for sure.
A good potato is hard to beat.
I've seen you.
Yeah. So
And I swallow potatoes, so they're still good.
So I'm just pushing it away. I'm like, fuck this. And Shannon is, because he's got the steak, he let us have a bite. It's, again, not seasoned. I don't know.
Yeah, it is what it is.
What
I
the
mean, it's
key
not
is that, like, that might be their thing. Like, we don't fucking season our shit. Like,
anything.
Hey, welcome to Boot Leathers.
We don't
How
even
many-
we don't even cook it.
we don't cook it or season it.
We just look at it.
Well, I'm looking across the whole time at Becky's hamburger and fries, and I'm thinking, those fries look pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I mean, all
So,
things
They
considered,
look like
they look
sweet
fucking
potato.
Sweet potato. You've
I
ever
mean,
had sweet potato
yeah.
fries? They looked fucking delicious.
Yeah, they look good.
The only catch was, bud, they weren't sweet potatoes.
Well, they weren't sweet potatoes. They were regular potatoes.
That's how much oil and shit, because they didn't
That's
have
how
French
old the
fries.
fryer is.
They didn't have French fries.
Nope. They
so
ran out.
they cut a potato up back
and,
there
and try to make
and
French
tried
fries.
to make French fries without bagged French fries. They didn't know how to soak them in water
Yeah.
and get.
They-
Didn't do any of it.
didn't do
They
any
just
of
dunked a cut up potato in old oil until it got real orange, and then brought it out and said,
"This is good.
I hope they'll eat this
Yeah,
shit.
this is great.
This $13 hamburger and fries. I hope they'll do it." And it's like at that point, I'm
Waitress,
asking.
these fries are great, and here's your
Asking
recipe.
Becky's like, how are we not grabbing this food and fucking throwing it through the wall? This is ridiculous. This is stupid. And I'm a little animated, but I'm trying to keep it down. But I'm sure we said things that were loud enough for other people to hear. But fuck, they had to wait too. It's not as if everybody else was getting the treatment. Now, as I'm looking around, what I don't understand is why there's not a revolt. What I don't understand why the whole community in there eating doesn't stand up and say
This is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
None of us should pay.
I
You
call
guys
bullshit.
suck.
Yeah.
But we don't. They all just sit there and they fucking eat it. Like
eat
like the people in Wall-E, man. They're up
Like
in the
we did.
spaceship with their big fucking tubes going into their heads, and they got their nostril things in, and they're listening to the shit in their frontal cortex, and they're just eating the fucking garbage food.
Yeah.
We all know it sucks. We know it sucks.
It sucks.
Why do
It's
I gotta
bad.
say it? And everyone's like, he's kind of a dick. He's kind of a dick.
I can't
This
believe
is
you-
garbage.
I can't believe you're like this. Just stay home, I guess. Cook it yourself.
Well, we
Can't
will have
arrest-
to. We'll have to.
This is the trouble, and I'm going to break it down. This place was very small. It wasn't like huge. Maybe 20 tables. Let's say 20 tables. We got there at 7:30, and they're all walking around like zombies. Like, the rush is over. Fuck. What rush?
7:30 on Saturday.
7:30 on a fucking Saturday. You're open till 9. Keep going. You're almost there.
We didn't get our food until
You
9.
close at 9. We got our food 10 minutes before you close.
So are you guys going back?
To burn that fucking place down, I'm gonna throw that little Jameson Molotov cocktail through the window.
Right through the fucking window and bop her on the head, and hopefully Lopez and his fat ass girlfriend.
Yeah, I hope
sitting
they're there
making
too. I'll
out.
run
I
them
hope they're
over on the
still
way
there.
out.
I hope they're still there. That booth just making babies, making
Even
little
the weight
Mexican
got,
babies.
got them, because at first they come in there like perfect, back
Yeah,
corner,
this
jerk
is
each
great.
other off,
Yeah.
everything like that. Eventually, after an hour, like,
Well, they're looking around because they're already half cocked and they want to
yes,
fuck.
let's eat and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
Have sex.
Right. But they couldn't have any beer. They couldn't keep their buzz going. So you know what happened? They got in a fight outside the car. I can't
Yeah.
believe you stiffed them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
On the way
whatever.
home.
On the way home, and they didn't get any.
It was.
Like normal.
I don't know what restaurant to compare it to as far as the experience goes. I've had some like
Like a
that.
horrible Applebee's?
Oh, it was worse than Applebee's. I mean, it was worse than a horrible Applebee's because usually at an Applebee's you're depressed about
At
just
least
the
you
food.
get the food
Yeah,
quickly.
right.
Usually,
It's shit, but you get to look at it.
Right. And the environment's better. It wasn't as if everybody was sweet and nice and great.
No.
Nobody cared.
It
Nobody.
sucked.
It's as if it's to be expected. And just sitting around watching all the other patrons take it, and that's what frustrated me the most is the fact that everybody else takes it. That's the part that I get maddest about. Not the fact that this place sucks. I get it. It can suck. That's fine. But then we just stop coming and stop going. But
Right.
all these fucking hammerheads are going to continue going there.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It's just like all the assholes that'll, you're going to continue paying $78,000 for a new
Well,
truck. I get
seen
mad about the fact that we don't say, fuck you, we're
Right.
not doing this.
I seen it on Triple D, and so I just keep going.
Well, if you've
So
seen
next
it there.
time I'll go with
No,
because I'm
I'm-
gonna take like 19 packages of Arby's sauce.
Need a bunch
And
of
we're gonna
salt.
make this shit right.
And we'll bring in a grill and we'll
Yeah.
sit on the table and say, if you're not going to cook it, we'll cook it. With some Barbie sauce on it.
I'm not a master chef at all. I don't claim to be one, but I guarantee I can cook that amount of food
Yes.
in a much timelier fashion, and
Yes.
it may not be the best you've ever had,
No.
but it will taste like butter and salt and pepper.
Yes.
So
Just like you want it to.
I'm
It-
pretty sure once you're over 220 pounds, you understand what good food is.
Right.
I've knocked on the door at 220. Sure.
I was living in there. I was living way past
220. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
I've seen that
that.
submarine
I've,
before.
I've been there.
Oh, by the way, speaking of submarines, this is just a real quick tangent. I did finish that Greyhound movie with Tom Hanks about the submarine.
Oh, good job.
Not bad. I mean, I
Really?
know I kind of talk shit on it.
The one that he gets the boat taken away from him?
No, that's Captain Phillips,
Oh.
or maybe that's Captain Sully. This is Captain.
No,
Hank.
not the airplane.
Well,
Well,
It was Captain Phillips. You were
Okay.
right there.
Captain Sully wasn't really much of an airplane.
that's
Yeah, like on
They were
down,
both on water, but one started in the air.
right.
like on down Periscope.
Yeah, it was down Periscope. And he had the big battleship, and he was shooting fucking U-boats, and
Oh,
I was
boat.
talking shit on it because it's just. And now, granted, looking back, it's not that the whole time.
Yeah.
Yelling out orders, which I guess is what a captain does.
Well, the good thing of having a battleship, you keep the prices down. That movie will only cost $587 million to make.
Have you seen that movie,
It was
Battleship?
filmed
That's
in
a
one
great
room.
movie.
Yeah, it was
I haven't
filmed in
seen
one.
Battleship yet.
I saw
so
Sharknado 3. And it
that
was
was
really
the-
good. I
that
thought
was
it was
the
really
dinner.
bad.
Look it
don't
up
know.
on Mexico's search engine.
Oh.
I need a palate cleanser.
Shark
Andy, are you ready? Find us a
Uh,
chapter in there or
Sharknado.
something.
Oh. I don't know what will come up there in Sharknado. On my shirt.
Just a random passage. Now, Andy reads.
What kind of a world did Columbus discover? Did he find blissful natives living in perfect harmony with one another and communing with nature as today's liberals would have us believe? Hardly. What he found was a land sparsely inhabited by nomadic hunting tribes. Many were constantly on the verge of starvation. They had not yet
Air-powered hunting?
discovered the wheel and no written language. Tribe against tribe, they lived a violent and brutal existence. Of those Caribbean Indians Columbus came in
Caribbeans.
contact with, the Arawaks attacked and enslaved the Siboney. The Caribs feasted literally
Seminole.
on members of both tribes. Here's a scene one of Columbus's search parties discovered on Guadalupe. They found large cuts and joints of human flesh.
Ugh.
Captainized Arawak boy captives who were being fattened for the griddle, and girl captives who were
That
mainly
sounds like
used
a
to
good
produce
restaurant.
babies,
Yeah, I'd go
which
there.
the Caribs regarded as particularly toothsome morsels.
They know how to season their food.
Today, it is fashionable to romanticize Indian life, but even a cursory examination of the historical record shows that life was far from utopian for these people.
Yeah,
Long-
savages, right?
Long
Tomato-
before Columbus,
tomato
in
cannibal.
fact, while there were certainly atrocities against Indians by white people, there were just as many, and probably to a greater degree of savagery committed by other Indians.
I knew he'd say savage.
Yeah, savage.
Also, there are more
Michael
American
Savage.
Dan
Indians alive
Savage.
today than
Randy
there
I knew
were
he'd say
when
liberal,
Columbus
so-
arrived or at any other time in history. Does that sound like a record of genocide? Want more?
Just a hair more.
Just
Okay.
a hair.
Know this: when you hear
Easy
people bashing
with a hair.
Christopher Columbus as they did incessantly during the 500th anniversary celebrations in 1992, Columbus himself is merely a symbol, a vehicle, a retrospective scapegoat for their real target. Their real target is America and Western civilization. The Indians were wonderful, they say. The dead white men were the oppressors. So it's all black and white to the revisionists.
That's true.
These Columbashers harbor an irrefutable in their own mind
Columbashers.
presumption of prejudice against Western culture. Historical facts and
Short, we
evidence
call them cumbashers.
Oh, Coogan,
at
I remember
variance
way back
with their
when the mega powers were bonded.
predisposition.
You made a lot of promises to the Macho Man, didn't you?
If ever even considered, are
Savages,
summarily
man.
rejected.
Remember one
At the core of this anti-Western view is a not-so-subtle racism so insidious and pervasive as to be almost unspeakable.
Who had to come in and make that critical save?
Calm down, savages.
Randy Savage, confirmed for Hogan again.
Can't believe it, they're moving. Oh, no.
Hey, Chris,
What's he going to do?
there's a lot of savages around here, man. We should get this boat out of here, man, or
Yeah,
kill him.
let's.
They got to listen
Nah,
to cops.
they're doing a good job. Let's get out of here, man.
The big boss.
Thanks, Andy.
Fired their
That was Andy reading from Rush Limbaugh's
I told you so.
1999.
1993 book, I Told You So.
Yeah.
So we'll continue that as the show goes on and as the weeks progress.
Good.
It was a
Thank you.
bestseller. One
that-
week in. God, that. Look at that Rush face. Holy shit.
It looks great.
good.
That's right after he had his,
That was definitely pre-pills.
That might be right at
right-
pill.
right
Yeah.
at pills. That's why he's smiling. Actually, the teeth. You
But
see there?
that-
They're all
but that-
just. They're
oh
all
my
just
God.
pills.
Without.
Yeah.
I wrote the book. See, I told you so. Without.
That was before he got the
Yeah, that was
surgery
after
where he
the
actually
powder,
got
but
the
right
neck.
before the pills.
I loved his work on Toy Story.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of shows,
As potato guy.
Rush Limbaugh's got a great show. If you guys haven't heard it on the EIB network, but we have a new show. It got pitched to us a few weeks ago, and it has signed on with the Falcon, and they
Okay.
sent us over this first episode. So they did have an intro.
The
So
whole episode.
just a clip of it.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I'm Rocky Balboa. And I'm Lincoln Hawk. This is the Rock and Hawk Show. One is a boxer, the other is a trucker. It's a Rock and Hawk Show. Hey, Rock.
Hey, Rock.
Hey, how about a yo?
How about a yo?
How about a yo for our first show?
That's a good show.
I hope we have a good one. We got a lot of special guests on the line.
Yeah.
We got a phone call coming in from Montana.
Yo.
Hey, yo, Montana, how about a go?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm Rock. He's Lincoln Hawk.
I'm Lincoln Hawk.
First time, long time. Even though it's your first episode, long time fan of both of you.
First time,
Thank you.
First question:
Yeah.
how'd you get the Rocky and Lincoln Hawk? You're the same person
Why
in
don't
the
you
room.
speak up? I can barely hear you.
How would you get both of you in the same room?
Use the phone.
We called each other on the phone, and we said, hey, how about a yo?
Yeah.
And we meet up together and we do a show.
Yeah.
That's how winning is done. That's how
about a
shows are done.
Who would win an arm wrestling contest?
Yeah, Rocky Balboa has the heart.
Yeah.
Lincoln Hawk has the chrome.
Got it.
And so when you polish that Hawk, you get the strong forearm muscles, and Lincoln Hawk will win every time.
Okay, so what about in a boxing match?
Hands down.
Rocky Balboa will win a boxing match unless it's legless.
All
In
day.
a legless boxing match, Lincoln Hawk will fuck you up.
I'll try, but I can't beat the Rock.
He gonna fuck you up. We got a phone call
Hey,
right
no.
now.
Hey,
Hold
was
on.
it this? Did you guys have the same kid?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Peter.
Hey,
Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife who
Yeah,
couldn't
from-
feed her,
from
put her
Montana?
in a poker chair.
Are you from Montana?
Yeah, Peter
I
from
like
Montana.
Like
Joe
your
Montana.
roast beef sandwiches at Arby's.
Yeah, well, I'd like
about
to eat
give me
one
a-
right now.
Yeah.
I'd like to have
With
one.
an extra Arby's sauce.
That
Give me a yo.
sound good.
Hey, Peter, give me a yo.
Yo.
All right, let's go to the next call.
Next
Big
call
Star.
in Wichita, Kansas. We got Andrew in Wichita, Kansas. How about a go, Andy?
Hi.
Yeah,
Someone
thanks
told
for
me to
calling
call.
the
Yeah.
Rock and Hawk Radio Show, Andy. What's on your mind? What's bothering you?
Nothing much.
Andy, you know about trucking. I hear you a trucker says
Little
right
bit,
here on my
little
What
bit.
do
street.
you know about big rigs?
Well,
You
maybe
ever-
tell him how you got into trucking because your love for the
Is
hawk.
Peter still on the phone?
No, I don't know what that was. Some
Producer.
sort of interference or something from his wife.
You
I
Maybe
think-
tell him.
Yo, you got a girlfriend in there, Andy?
You got us on
You
speakerphone.
fucking her ass, Andy?
Whoa.
No, sorry about that,
I like
Andy.
that.
Sometimes I get really erotic with my speakers.
Hey, Rock.
It's really, hey,
It's
what?
time to talk to the turtles. It's turtle talk.
Turtle talk right now.
Turtle talk right now. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, how about a yo from
I
you?
better yo for little cuff and
Everybody
little link.
knows. Everybody knows the turtles from the first Rocky, the best movie ever that you starred in. There, Rock. You kept the turtles from that movie.
That's right.
They're-
How many
they're right here.
push-ups can they do right now?
Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7 push-ups for the little cuff and link.
How about a yo?
We got a caller on the line right now calling us from New Hampshire. Whatever the fuck that is.
Who is that?
Some sort of hamster cage. His name's a Skinman, and he's calling us. I'm rocking. This is Hawking. Thanks for calling, Skinman. What do you need?
Well, I didn't know if you guys knew any good lawyers up in
Yeah.
New Hampshire because I need to get home and, well, I'm in jail.
You
so-
got one of them problems where you ran over a pedestrian and put their body through your windshield and drove home?
Yeah.
Well, I do not have the legality to say.
Okay.
One of
I
them
can't really
deals where
talk
you keep
about
getting
what,
married and wife
was
keeps
or
drowning?
Was not.
You got the
done.
problem with the same hat you've been wearing for 20 years is still stapled to your head?
Well, they took that,
Okay.
but
So what's the problem, yo?
Are you wearing the jailbird costume right now?
Well, it's the blaze orange.
Okay,
right.
okay. Skip man, this is
Cut
what
the
I want.
sleeves off.
Cut the sleeves off, number
Way
one.
ahead of you.
And number two, you gotta put some chalk on your hands. And then get to the bars and just bend them and get out of the jail.
Bend
how
the
I would
bars.
do.
That's what I would do.
Bend the bars.
I would polish the bars, and then I would bend the
Bend
bars.
the bars.
So, what lawyer would you guys suggest?
Let's see.
How you spell that? Let me write that down.
No,
Liar.
P-H-
Liar.
P-H-A.
Nobody
L-I-A-R.
calls me a liar.
Nope.
Nobody calls me a liar.
Not the Rock.
I can never talk to a liar. What'd you say there, Skin Man?
So, was there any lawyer that you guys?
I'm not a liar.
Hey guys, this is producer. Just real quick.
Hey, better yo, producer. What's going on?
Yo guys. Hey,
Yo.
Hey, can you unmute your Zoom so we can hear you?
Yeah. I see your lips moving. I can't hear you.
I'm unmuted.
Just kidding. No, muted up and then unmuted. Hey, Mr. Producer,
This
what?
is why I only signed on for one episode.
What do you finish your protein shake before you talk to us?
I seen both of you spitting, and I'm
Hey,
not.
Mr. Producer, how do you buy a coffee in the galaxy?
How?
Starbucks.
Hey, producer.
This is why I never even hit record, guys.
Hey, producer.
I
How
literally
many
haven't even hit record.
Hey.
I mean, this is
Hey, yo.
honestly.
How many
We're gonna
whiskers?
send it to that stupid Wichita show.
Hey,
They'll
Oscar
like it. Other
Pistorius,
than that,
stop your talking.
Hey. How many whiskers does a white cat have?
4.
Yeah. Well, close. Not too
That's
much.
actually
How
pretty
much?
good.
How many feet does a black rooster have?
2.
Tja, you know more about black cock than white pussy. Yeah.
That was a good joke.
Yeah.
That was a good joke, Rock.
Thanks, Rock.
That's a good joke. Thanks, Rock. That's a good joke.
Now it's
Yeah.
time for turtle time. Let's go back to the turtles. Right
How
now.
many sit-ups can my turtle do?
Hey guys,
one.
we just
A two, a three, a 4, 5.
Come on!
5 crunches for
Five,
the turtle.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
hey, the turtles just got signed, and you guys are out.
Got a phone call right now.
Okay.
Up in the corner. Looks like he's gonna be calling us. It says Nebraska. Nebraska.
Oh, yeah.
Nebraska.
I drove through there
You're
once,
on
Rock.
the line.
Right through it.
Go.
So, what do you guys know about the corn husking?
They're talking about eating corn.
Yeah, the corn huskers.
Oh, they're good.
Shucking the corn.
It's
Yeah.
the
I like
college
to take a
college bowl.
cream corn.
Yeah.
I like fried corn.
I like corn on the cob.
That's right.
Like
Get stuck in my teeth.
I like the canned corn.
I like to take a piece of corn and put it in Apollo Creed's asshole. I'd like to do that.
I like
You know,
the
I
corn
think if you
salsa.
guys pulled each other's dicks out of your ears, you'd probably be able to hear better.
Yeah, wise guy.
Wise guy.
Got a wise guy up here.
Yo,
Hang up on that fool,
Hey, we got
producer.
we got a call coming from Russia.
Got
Not
Russia. Get Andy in Russia, the same guy we called from
Russia.
Wichita.
Don't
Andy.
answer it. Rock.
Andy in Russia.
Rock. Don't answer it.
I gotta answer the call.
Not from Russia.
This
you
is
know
the
who
Hawk
it is.
and Rock show, man.
You
we gotta
know
do
who
it.
it is. You don't answer the phone
I
from
gotta
Russia.
answer it. Russia, Andy, go.
Is this Rocky?
Oh no,
You know who it is, Rock.
this is Rock and Hawk.
I'm Hawk. He's Rock.
Who is
Put
it?
you both in the ring and break you
Oh
both.
no.
No way.
I tell you.
It's Dolph Lundgren on the phone. Hang up. Dolph alert. Dolph alert. Dolph alert. Dolph alert. Dolph alert. Dolph alert. I'm sorry, we have to take a scheduled break. This show has been sponsored by coffee. All the flavors of coffee.
Dark and brown and delicious.
I like to drink coffee in the morning on my porch when I'm doing sit-ups, when I'm doing push-ups, and when I take a shit off the balcony on my neighbor.
Coffee. You can even feed it to your turtles.
That's right.
That's right.
This is the Rock and Hawk Show, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
That's pretty good. I mean, I don't know, guys.
Oh, I like the producer.
Yeah, he seemed a little off. But
Yeah, for a guy with no legs.
I just like it. They had a phone call show. You
It's
know what I
kind of
mean?
neat. It's like
I like
Larry
that.
King
Yeah, like Larry King.
with less Larry.
Caller, go ahead.
Larry King would
Well,
be
the
good.
producer, she sounded all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Rocky seemed like he had it. Hawk seemed like he was too many miles on the road. If you
I
know what
can't
I
tell
mean.
them apart.
Too many miles
yeah,
on the
they're
road.
pretty
if you know
good.
what I
Forgetting
mean.
which one's which in
They're
that.
pretty close. Well, they count good.
Well, that was the problem. Was
They keep switching.
I know that was the problem.
Yeah.
Was I think he was actually Rocky, and he kept thinking he was Hawk, and you were Hawk, and you kept thinking you were
So the
Rock.
green shirt guy
I
was
mean, yeah.
Rock, and then the gray sweater guy was
but
Hawk.
they got mixed up in the
they get
beginning.
mixed up. That's the part. That's
Yeah.
what I love about the show.
That's why I was wondering how both of them could do it.
I
Which
could-
one's
I could
which?
follow it. Yeah, I mean, I follow it fine.
Oh, I did too. I was just joking.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying
I
to
like the
put it-
theme song.
I like the cast.
Hawk and Rock.
How long do we got? I don't know if we have long.
Rock and Hawk.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I
What do you
think
got?
there's too many honkies on the air.
What do you got, bud?
Well, you know what kind of wallet do you got?
One that says bad motherfucker on it.
Do you have it on you?
Mine was a Christmas gift.
Here's my wallet. What kind of wallet do you got?
I don't have it on me, but I got just a little skinny.
Fold. Andy, what kind
Yeah,
of wallet?
mine's just a single fold thing. It's in the house.
Single fold.
Trifle.
No, I don't. Yeah, mine's like a little.
Okay.
Mine's an insert. Basically,
We're all trifold, but you have the sleeve.
No, I
you
just
got
yeah,
the
mine's
condom.
the sleeve.
I
I
think
have
it-
the. I
Mine's
have
like
the
what would
bifold.
be the
Two
picture thing
bifolds,
inside
two
that.
trifolds.
We got a trifold and a bifold,
That's a-
and then a clip, basically. Kind
Basically,
of, right?
got-
I mean, it has the you see your license in it. Then it's got 3 slots for cards, 2 more slots for like stuff, and then one little thing in the middle for your
Yeah.
money. You have to.
And
you
he's got a
can't hold
trapper
up
keeper.
money.
Sounds bigger than what you're making. I mean,
God damn it.
compare it to the
I'll go
thickness
get
of my
it.
wallet.
A
That's
quarter
thick.
of,
That's
not
just
even
because-
a quarter of,
Oh wow. Okay.
an eighth of.
Me and Skinman both have very thick wallets, and
Yeah.
Andy's very thick wallet.
That's pretty good.
That would
yeah.
break our backs. We all break our
That's about
backs.
right?
Okay. Well, I was curious how this would turn out because as I was sitting at cafe today, the guy in front of me had the long wallet, man. You know what I mean? Like the diary, the menu, the little menu writer size.
Oh, yeah.
the
It
big
just folds
tick-
it open.
Yeah, the big ass long
With-
wallet.
with the
Okay.
four,
he
with
had
the
the
4 mile
Confederate
long
money in
chain.
it.
No chain, but I thought about this dude. It's like that's a statement wallet
Yeah, it is.
because it's one that pokes. You can't put it in your jean without it poking out,
Right.
Because it's fucking a
Yeah.
foot long,
Easier to steal.
and it's got to be something that you thought about it a lot. Like you thought, I need to go get a new wallet, and you went wallet shopping.
Well, or you got there, they were all out, but they just had those wallets.
Do you want
You're
this
like, "That's fine."
ridiculously
Yeah.
long wallet?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's all they got.
Because maybe he walked in and he had one like ours. Now I don't know how a wallet. I've had this for 20 years.
You don't know
It's-
how they work?
I don't know how they wear out. I mean,
Well, you could lose them.
you could lose a wallet. Okay. But it
get-
seems like there's way more wallets out there to buy than what
Oh.
anybody would ever
Well,
need.
the leather wears out.
Yeah, the leather wears out, or you wash them. That's another thing. You put them in the wash.
I've
and-
washed
Hard
it.
R.
I've washed it before.
Wash 'em.
I don't think that they wear out. I mean, eventually,
that's what
you're
I
right.
said.
Eventually,
said wash.
there would be a moment, but
I said wash.
shouldn't you, at the time your wallet wears out or the time you lose your wallet, don't you think you would have just a dresser full of wallets that people have gifted you over the years? Because nobody knows what to get anybody.
Nobody
and
gives me.
everybody
one.
has shit.
I think I bought this last. Matter of fact, it's one of those. You're right, because my last wallet wore around, and then I didn't carry a wallet forever.
Yeah, you
didn't. I
My
didn't.
line has a little bit of money in it, so it's a little thicker right
That's
now.
real
but
thin. That's thin.
Oh, it's not even a fold.
Oh, it's
Okay.
wispy.
It's nice. I like that.
See, but I would be afraid that I wouldn't feel
There's no
it.
cash
Maybe
in
if I
it. I'm
got
not
used to
interested.
it
Yeah.
in your pocket. I don't know if because I always had to feel
But
it.
see, I carry most of my stuff in my purse anyway, so I could
That's
at
true.
this
And
point
it's
I could.
clutch. It's clutch.
See, the
You're
problem
pronouncing
is
front butt wrong.
you guys have the problem when you carry
But I got everything I need in there. I mean,
like you got your phone in one pocket, your wallet in the other pocket, and you do the tap thing. But if for some reason you put like rolled up pieces of paper and shit in your pocket,
Yeah.
and then when you pat, you think, oh,
Don't do
clearly
that. The
there's
safety
my
will
wallet.
come off.
Right. I've done that. Now, can
I
I
have my wallet in my pocket, and you pull out, it's just big rolls of napkins. Oh no!
Damn it. I can't pay for it. Now, on the big wallet, did you see him open it?
Yeah, well, I think they have
Thank you,
to.
sir.
They almost have to. They pull it out of their pocket every time they sit down.
Yeah.
And it's a ridiculously forearm length wallet, and then they open it up, look in it, close it, and put it on the table.
Okay.
It never stays in their pocket, and you can't put it in your front pocket. I don't know.
I do.
It's a different kind. It's like train guy, wallet guy is a different kind of cat. People that get into wallets is a different kind of
Okay.
dude, I think. Because then it comes into custom designs on it, like
Yeah.
Bad Motherfucker. That's funny because it's
Love
up from
that.
the
I used to
movie.
have one with flames on it.
I'll
It
bet
was
you did.
my flaming wallet.
Like with etched flames on it, or
My
like with the
first
red
wallet,
flame?
I
They were
think
like etched.
I think my first wallet had Alf on it, which is pretty sweet.
Was it
I
embroidered?
did have
That
like
would be
a
cool.
Yes.
I did have
Yeah.
the like canvas type one, like he's talking about forever, like a Velcro one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I had
It was
yeah.
exactly like his, a trifold It was like this blue.
But it'd be cool now to have it to be
Yeah, it would be-
ironic.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Well, it would be super in right now, and I
Like
had it
rain
for like
on a
10
wedding
years.
day.
yeah, be like a rain on a wedding day
Yeah.
now.
Now,
If you did it to be ironic, I think you could get away with it. I don't know. I felt uncomfortable around the man
ironic or iconic?
because the whole reason I think it's for checkbook, but don't fucking fool me. I mean, I know you don't got a checkbook.
There's
in
no
there.
checks in there.
What
It's all
about
cards.
Those ones drive me crazy. The hick ones, the
long one.
Yeah, that what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Sorry,
foot long.
I was out for that
Yeah, you're
part.
getting your wallet, but
Yeah.
I know, but that's what the guy set down at lunch, and he set it down, and I gotta see it. I mean, he puts it. It's like this.
And it
This
has
is the size of that wallet.
But it also has the
it's an
it has
iPad.
the metal little thing in the top of it for some reason.
They
the
always
insignia.
have a little
coin.
coin or like a belt buckle thing
Yeah.
Yeah.
that goes up there.
Well, I mean,
Like, I
it's
got my bolo tie. Does my wallet have one?
It matches.
it's
And
flat.
my belt buckle. It's a triple.
Well, they've got no money in there. It's all cards all the way down on each side. Now there's business cards. There's
Oh man,
get
whatever
out
they
of
got.
get out of rape
Hold on,
free
let me get my-
card.
Like
And
our belt buckles and
They
those.
pull money out like one thing at a time out of those. It's like
Yeah, they have to. They leaf
it's
it.
Yeah.
like stuck in there.
It's always just hundreds.
It's because of the
God,
maple
you guys
syrup
take
from the
100?
menu.
I know it's just bubble gum. Do you guys
he's
take
just
100?
showing off that he has money in his wallet. You know what I mean?
That's nice. There's literally zero money
this
in
is
my
all
wallet.
Receipts and
Yeah,
death
there's a
threats.
lot of
I went and grabbed money because I knew I owed Skinman money.
No, that's fine. What is the
don't
deal with
need
the
to
belt
bring that
buckle
up.
on the wall? Okay, the only thing I can think of is you wear a
My
bolo
wife is
tie
listening.
and you wear the belt buckle on the waist.
Yeah.
And you wear the belt buckle on the big long wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Does part of you think like, now granted the odds of you getting shot at are low,
That one's
Okay.
for protection for sure.
but
Okay.
the odds of you getting shot in the belt buckle,
Yeah.
in the bolo tie, or in the upper ass cheek,
Right.
Actually, those are three of the highest spots you
That's
could
true.
get shot
even
at.
lower.
On average.
But if you
You
don't
have an 85% chance.
Oh,
being
you didn't
shot
even
today.
forget about the metal things on the top of his boots. to
Oh,
protect
yeah, the
his ankles
boots.
from getting
That's
shot.
true. Well, the funny thing is, you probably
Sports
won't. If you do get shot or involved in a shootout,
Right.
you probably won't get hit in the belt buckle. You'll probably get shot in the chest and die.
Not
But
if you got a bolo.
it's kind of like religion, man. It's kind of like faith. Like,
Yeah.
sure, it may not exist, but I better put this belt buckle on because there's
Sure.
still, if I have the belt buckle, there is a chance when I get shot at, it will hit
I
my
think
belt
the belt
buckle.
buckle also helps you from getting speared by bulls.
That is true.
Some of those belt buckles, though, are a lot smaller. I guess for littler bulls.
Yeah.
You gotta get the
Well,
dinner
those
plate.
are the more accurate. You know a cowboy's worth. See the big belt buckle guys?
Oh, that's what when
They're
a
the
bull's
pussies.
chasing you, you're supposed to. You're taught to shove your dick in its face.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah, you got
Because
to
that's what tricks them.
Right in-
You're taught to
right in
stand
the
in
midriff.
directly in front, like run at him, but then kind of
Uh-huh.
Superman, you're cocking stuff into its
Yeah.
horn. That
Yep.
way it hits your belt
Oh,
buckle.
that's
Yep.
why they call it bull riding.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they call that. Yes.
Because
I rolled
face
her
fuckers
bull-
was already
I-
taken.
And if you miss it with the front side, you have to turn around and show
get
them
it
your
with your
to
wallet.
get the wallet nugget.
Hit this.
Wallet shield. Bing.
That's the other thing. Yeah, you never know you're gonna get speared in the ass by a bull. So
That's
you gotta
true,
have
dude. A lot of those
wallet
guys are out there.
protection.
Well, also, most of those guys that have those long wallets like that, the double leather, right? They
Huge
put
dicks.
in their pocket.
Fucking well, they're
Massive
dumb, man.
dongers.
It's a dumb guy
Well,
thing.
they
to
ride
do.
know,
motorcycles.
dumb guys-
They ride
Dongers
motorcycles.
down
So
their
if they have
knees.
to dump it and let the motorcycle go, take the gas cap off, throw their cigarette down,
They can slide on their wallet.
Slide on their wallet.
That's true.
Chris said prison wallet.
I think that's a button, man.
That's a different.
I think
That's a
think
different
we-
wallet.
We're
That's-
born with
But
prison
that is
wallets.
where Chris keeps all his stuff.
Jeez, Chris.
We're all born with prison wallets. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of
Chris is still mad that we didn't do
It is tacky.
golfing for God. So
It's tacky. Oh, is he?
That's fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, fuck, man, it's COVID. I can't help COVID. Not that we couldn't golf.
We'll
clearly.
do 2 next year.
I was still thinking we just do, not to complete switch the subject, but thinking we just do
putt golf for God.
or just do a
Video game one.
video
Mm.
game one.
Let's
to
just
make
get
up.
him high, and then
Yeah, that's
he can
true.
come here and get high and play golf guard on the video
Jews
game.
I
would
don't know
not.
if he does that.
Jews
We'll
wouldn't
get
be
him
happy
drunk.
about
I'm
that.
getting drunk.
Jews,
That's what I meant
Jews
by
want to
high.
hit the links. If the Jews have it, they say, "Hey, we're still champions until somebody beats us on the course." That's what they're.
Oh no,
That's
that ran
not
out.
gonna
That
happen.
year runs out. Now it's back to.
It's
Well,
just
What were
what
they,
is that called?
negative
It's
4?
vacated. There's a vacated title right
Yep.
now for golfing for God.
They're still running around with their Jew
They
caps
can
on.
say that
You
if they
say that.
want.
Well, Jews have been saying that for a long
That's
time.
what I said. They've been claiming victory for
Yeah.
years.
That's right.
How'd that work out?
matters.
Two of the
Okay,
members changed their last names to Goldstein. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. So I mean, if you
No,
want
they
to take
changed them. They were already there. It was already
Yeah.
that.
Was Gold Dust already taken?
well, I don't know where he's at.
I don't know when we could do it. You're right. Let's just fucking
Do it.
set up a
Sorry.
date and then
It's just
do it.
he says it every time I see him. Yeah.
Let's
Oh, I know
do
it's
it.
fun. It's a fun thing.
great.
If you haven't heard before, golfing for God. I mean, that's
Would he travel to Oklahoma? 'Cause-
I'm sure.
okay.
I don't know if his whole team's. He'd bring as much support. I'm sure he'd bring one team.
No, we'll probably have it.
Yeah, wasn't the score -4? Is that what their score was?
Yeah, I think they were 4 under.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Chris's team got second, and they want redemption. They think
I
they would have
bet.
had it.
No.
I think the thing that the Jews had above everybody else is they didn't get too crazy as far as drinking goes.
Well, I don't know.
They kept their heads straight. The young buck, he might have drank,
Yeah.
but he drank to the point where he played better.
Yeah, probably more loose.
Yeah, loose. He didn't
Yeah.
go crazy. Whereas I saw some of the members of Chris's team had
Drink the bar staff out.
yeah,
Yeah.
had imbibed a little bit.
That was Prozac.
They overdrank their.
Who had funner? I'll say Chris's team.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe Skinman too. Skinman.
They had a great.
They
time.
had a pretty awesome
Yeah.
time.
The 3 holes he remembers.
Well, he had a chip shot nobody will ever forget. So
Yeah,
That's no.
I was
kidding.
just wanting to hit the ball real quick so I could have another beer,
right.
and it was dumb luck how it made it in.
that's all golf is. I
That's
think.
it.
Don't tell that to Tiger Woods' kid.
But that beer was delicious after I chipped one in.
By the way, before we get out of here, we're going to be going to our Patreon page. We
Mm.
hope that you guys can join us. It's expensive. It's $2.99 a month,
Yeah.
which
Are you out of
I
your
know
mind?
that's a lot of money. So if you can swing that, I don't know how you can, but if you can figure out a way to maybe get a second job or sell, they still do refinancing on houses, like a cash out
Right.
refi.
They're looking for cum right now too.
That's
Donate
They
true.
need
your
it. There's a
cum.
shortage because all the
Yeah.
women staying home want babies.
Yep.
Yeah, they're getting that cabin fever. They're looking for that number 3.
And then, well,
so-
they've all synced up too.
I've been donating it so much. I
yeah,
just drop off buckets of
and you
it.
make money, and so there is ways to make extra dough,
for sure.
and we're not asking for all of it. You on cum.
Send us a picture of
We
your
need
wallet,
$99.
and we'll
We
say,
just
"Hey,
put
there's
$3
$3
bucks of your cum money.
There's $3 bucks.
$3
in there.
bucks of cum money.
That's it.
So it's pretty easy.
We're not
Go-
greedy.
Go to our
No.
website. There's a link there, or just Google
You could give us all of it too.
those guys
Do
from
we
Wichita
have time
Patreon.
for a news story before?
Let's do a
Patreon?
news and tease it a little bit because we'll do some news in our Patreon.
Some sort of sting.
See.
Mhm.
I'll
This is
I'll
not it.
just read the title and then let everybody's imaginations run wild.
I see him laugh about it, so I know it's a good story. He even give it a little double, like, arm pull.
Oh, it was a double pumper. Newly discovered species of cockroach named after Donald Trump by Mexican biologist.
Trump roach.
News
I'm gonna say
on Patreon.
cock Trump. Trump cock.
The,
Oh,
Don-
here
the
was your thing.
Donald.
Don Roach.
Yeah, I found the button, so we can do the news.
Don cock.
All right. Let's see here.
Cock Don.
What is it?
That's too good. He'd like that.
Hello.
You would-
Even if it
yeah.
was a horrible insect.
Little cockroach.
Yeah, I'm the
You
cock
see
Don.
my roach? It's you.
La
Cock dog.
cucaracha, la cucaracha. Little Donny Trumpy cockroach. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Sedation at the cockroach.
And they seem to only be around the wall. They only on the one side, on the
Yeah.
shady side of the
Shady-
wall.
Shady side. It's the cool side, man.
Always on the shady side.
We'll see you on the bonus show, everybody.
Bye,
Don't let
guys.
your meatloaf.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, I remember way back when the mega powers were bonded. Yeah, you made a lot of promises to the Macho Man, didn't you? Promises that you didn't keep. I remember one specific one, yeah. You promised that Elizabeth would never be in a dangerous position. You broke that promise, didn't you, Hulk Hogan? And who had to come in and make that critical save? The Macho Man, Randy Savage, covering for Hogan again.
Can't believe it.